want to make sure that I have just a clip of me talking about the YouTube censorship. Um, Google, it's not, YouTube is owned by Google. Okay. Google owns the platform of YouTube. Um, Whoever is sitting up there in their offices, all right, making all of these decisions, these censorship decisions, please stop. Please. You're doing too much. There's too many negative actions Google's pushing out. I even heard yesterday, shout out to Queen's Throne, by the way. Shout out to Queen's Throne. Um, if you all haven't heard, she's been dealing with some stuff that I won't go into, but she's getting better. She's getting better. And she has talked about being on some infusions. She had to have a blood infusion last week. And she's dealing with some iron infusions that she's having to deal with to try to get her platelets and her blood and everything back up because she's anemic. Okay. And then while they search for the source of that, and I'm sure the Queen will say whatever she wants to say about it, I'm glad she did not ignore the signs and the symptoms of what she was dealing with. I really am. So anyway, I wanted to say shout out to her and that I absolutely love the hell out of her. And I'm glad that she's doing what she has to do to get up, to get her numbers back where they need to be. And, I was just thinking about her, a couple different content creators and just the censorship that we deal with. I was talking to her. She was telling me about how Google is going to be getting rid of old accounts. Google says they want to do some cleanup. Google says they want to do some cleanup. Here's the thing. I have email addresses and accounts that I haven't touched in a long time. Exactly what logs are you going to utilize to help determine what is valid and what's not valid? Like, what log? A sign-in log? Are you going to be looking at sign-ins? When the last time somebody signed in? That could be a TV. That could be a phone hitting it, an iPad. Listen. When it comes to email addressing, email systems, truth be told, I don't know how many mailboxes they're going to decommission, so to speak, right? I don't know what that number is that they're looking at. But, essentially what's going to happen is if you haven't logged in to your Google account in however long, Google's going to get rid of your account. It's already difficult to log in to Google, all right? I kid you not. You better have 2 devices on you, and I've got, I've got all sort. I got 2-factor authentication turned on. I've got a lot of security features that I implement, especially now. I've even had people try to log into my account. Okay? People try to log into my account to get in and do whatever, right? I've had that happen before to me. Oh, yeah. I've had it happen. it's censorship. All right. Because along with the deletion of those accounts, you know what else is going to be deleted? Any YouTube channels that are associated to that account, email, the whole mailbox. All right. God, think about Google has had a lot of different platforms that they've rolled out over the years. And I love being able to find old videos and things like that somebody uploaded, I don't know, 13 years ago, 15 years ago, that sort of a thing. This is going to be Google's first ever like real big attempt at doing something like this. And I just think it's very short-sighted. I really wish that Google would back up a little bit. Not to mention all of the censorship that happens on YouTube, all right? You can't say anything without somebody getting offended and catching a strike, all right? You can do nothing. You can't even review someone's content anymore without getting oh, you're using third-party information or whatever, right? Come on. We're doing a review here. But I've seen Google come in and strike away. So truth be told, you don't really need anyone else flagging you because Google does that job swelling up. But it's funny, those who false flag, it's funny when they get flagged. A lot of times, we may not think we're doing anything when we really are. I've been there. But I've also been falsely flagged as well, before. And I think that Google's threshold is too low. It's too low. The flagging game's never going to be perfect. Never is. It's crazy because sometimes it just seems like the people that should be flagged don't get flagged, and the people that should be flagged or shouldn't be flagged get flagged down. Seen a lot of people lose channels so quickly. And don't even get me started on their monetization. I think it's a load of shit. A load of shit. I actually got monetized on my platform not too long ago. In less than a week, I canceled out of their monetization program. Kind of felt good to do that, honestly, in a way. Because last time, I've been monetized before, and they took my monetization away. A long time ago, it's a couple years ago, actually. They took it away. It won't be long before somebody, a fake false prophet over there, it won't be long before you lose yours. You ain't gonna have it that long. Enjoy it while you got it. You can't say or do anything. Someone who likes to kick up a lot of dust and start a lot of shit, you're not gonna stay monetized long. I don't want to say it was maybe a month and a half or 2 months ago or something like that. I got approved to be monetized. I was like, oh, this is nice, right? But then, although I had reviewed information before I pressed that button, once that button's pressed, you're under the gun at that point. Have you seen their updated monetization policies? It is beyond pathetic. Beyond pathetic. You better not be smoking anything on camera. I mean, where are these rules stored, right? At the end of the day, not everybody even knows where you can go to even look at all these rules. But man, it's too much. It's too much. I think finally, officially, YouTube is pushing people away. People don't want to be bothered with that nonsense. So again, I disabled mine. I think I finally got the membership tab to go away. I don't want that membership tab on my shit. I think I finally got it to go away. I had to go in and make some changes in my settings. But it's not worth it. Maybe if I had a million subscribers, that'd be different. But I would, being under 50,000 subs, it's just not worth it. All the trouble and shit you got to deal with for me. Right? Some of you may be able to cater to YouTube's policies. I personally, I got a problem conforming to their policies and stuff like that. I'm just too controversial. And I accept that. So that is why I do what I do. I'm out on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Make sure you check me out. You can go to anchor.fm/LeakYou to listen to my content. I don't need YouTube's stamp of approval. I don't need it. I don't want it. And I can actually say that sitting on the other side. Like, I don't even want it. I don't want to deal with Google's nonsense. It is a bunch of nonsense. The monetization rules, policies, whatever you want to call it, it is a bunch of nonsense. And if you ever get one strike, I can guarantee you they're going to review whether your channel is eligible to be monetized. They're going to circle back. They are going to circle back. They're actually looking at, have we ever struck this channel before? It's not eligible. I don't want to put myself, through that. I will let my people support me the way they've been supporting me. They can hit me up on the Cash App at $LeakYou, or they can hit me on paypal.com/LeakYou. They can go and support me on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, or Google. Okay. I'm monetized over there. I'm listening over there on the Spotify platform. I get paid for that. I'm also monetized on Facebook. And I remember how I used to be, I absolutely dreaded the Facebook monetization thing. I really did. I dreaded it. They wanted me to do a lot of cleanup. I had a lot of duplicate type stuff, and I really, really, really dreaded it. But hold on one second, y'all. Shout out to the LeakYou community. Please join us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Please hit the like. Thank you.